Wish a shillelagh in me ear and a shamrock up me nose. I'll be off to Connemara in the morning. Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. It's Mrs. Cronall here, or Catherine, and anyone who's Irish and of a certain age will know where that song came from. If you do know, try and tell me in the comments. That's a song from children's TV a few years ago, so tell me who used to sing that song on St. Patrick's Day. And it is St. Patrick's Day here. Well, it's not St. Patrick's Day until the 17th of March, but it's all things St. Patrick today for Liquored and Lacquered. And in honour of our St. Patrick's Day theme, we are of course having a beautiful can of Guinness. We don't have Guinness on draft in our house. Maybe we should start that. And this is how it should look. When it's all settled, you put a nice little head on it. Beautiful. I have my St. Patrick's Day tablecloth. I'm going to take a little sup of Guinness here. Lovely. Actually, it's lovely out of the can. It's not as, I don't like it as much out of a bottle as I do out of a can. There you go. Obviously, the draft is the best. But yeah, so we're doing all things green, obviously. Look at all the green polish I have to show you. And I have a nice candle here in the background. It's just Irish galore. I'm also going to give you some fun facts about Ireland. Well, some interesting facts anyway. And with a special focus on St. Patrick's Day. So let's get into what's on my nails. Here you go. My stamping still hasn't improved. I've got a few bald patches here, but I didn't use a stamping polish, so I know that that's a problem. So I will show you. You can't see the holographic on this, but anyway, I'll show you what's on my nails. There's about a bazillion polishes, starting with the base color for this nail here. This is a new one from Essie. This is called On the Roadie, and it's from their spring collection, and it's just a really great green. Not quite opaque for me in one coat. It took two. I am a little bit worried about staining with this one. Although looking at my cuticles now, it doesn't seem too bad, but when I was trying to clean up afterwards, it was a bit of a struggle. So I'm not sure. Does anyone have this? Have you had problems with staining? Let me know. Over that then, I have one that I picked up last weekend in London. This is from Sinful Colours, and this is called Call You Later, and it's just a really nice green topper. Lots of different colored greens in there, and that's on my little pinky finger. Okay, then getting to my ring finger, I have two coats of this beautiful Zoya Gold. It's called Kerry, like Kerry Gold, the best butter in the world. And yeah, two coats there. And over that I have Essie's Off Tropic, which for me is a one coat green, and this is from last year's spring summer collection. So that is called Off Tropic, and I have that on the shamrocks on my pointer and my ring fingers. That's what I have. I really need to get hold of some stamping polishes. And then on this finger I have On the Roadie again, but I also have, you can just see it if I hold it to the light there, there is a lovely gold shimmer because I put a coat of this over it. I just thought they were very similar in kind of tone, so it would work, because this is quite sheer actually, and I got this last weekend as well. This is called Happy Ending. I don't know why it's called Happy Ending, but anyway, and it's just a very sheer kind of green, so it would take a bit to build up, although on the Roadie it looks really good, and it has like this lovely gold shimmer in it. Very nice for this time of year. And over that then I have some lovely gold for the special occasion, 18 carats. This is from Zoya, and it's called Guilty. And there you go. And then getting to my pointer, I have a lot of polish going on here. Getting to my pointer, I have Good Limes from Essence, and this is another one with a lovely gold shimmer in it. Oh, there we go. Lovely gold shimmer. Beautiful. and it's also stamped. And then beside that, my God, I'm nearly 5 minutes in and I'm still talking about what's on my nails. We have this one, which is new from Cupcake Polish, and this is called Here Today, Gone to Maui, and that is just in one coat over on the roadie again. All right, so maybe I should just end it there. That was already a lot of polish to go through, and we have loads to go through here. I'm going to go from my lightest all the way to kind of the glittery metallic finishes. So I was trying to think, what do we like to wear on St. Patrick's Day? I think any kind of green goes, but let's go for fun fact number 1. St. Patrick was not associated with the colour green until recent times. It was actually the colour blue, and there is a blue called St. Patrick's Blue, and it's what our guards are on Garda Síochána in Ireland. Their blue is, I think that comes from St. Patrick's Blue, and as far as I know, the official seal of the president is also St. Patrick's Blue. I was looking through my collection, and this is the closest blue. This is Night Clouds from Cadillac. This is the closest I could get to that blue, and this would actually be a really great St. Patrick's Day polish because it's got kind of green and gold in it as well. But this would be the closest you get. It's like, it's not quite navy, it's not quite blue, it's somewhere between the two. So that's the original colour. So that's your fun fact number 1. So let's get to our very, very light, almost neon colours. We're going to start with these 3 here, and I'm going to try and move through them as fast as possible so I'm not holding you guys up all day. Let's start with this one here. This is from China Glaze, I should say. The Guinness is already taking effect, lads. This is called Grass is Lime Greener. Quite a chalky neon, but over a white base, which I have these 2 over. This will look really great, and it's in 2 coats there. You might need a 3rd to even out. So that's China Glaze and Grass is Lime Greener. Beside that, we've got this amazing bright green from Manhattan. This is beautiful. I'm not sure, I think this is a new colour in the range, and this is called Big Apple. It's number 840, and yeah, it's 2 coats again, and I think I put it, yes, I did put it over white. I painted the white here on the 2, but I painted on the inside. Anyway, you know what I mean. So anyway, that's a Big Apple, and it's like it's kind of between the in-between these 3. That's where I was going, although this one has a bit more blue in it. And this one is another China Glaze neon. I love China Glaze neons actually, and this is called Treble Maker, and it does have a little bit more of a blue tone to it, and that's it in 2 coats over white, and it looks really, really great. So if you want something really bright for St. Patrick's Day, sorry about that, we have here H&M. This is Shamrock and Roll. I couldn't not include this. There you go, double negative for you. And this is 2 coats. It's just a beautiful cream colour. Lovely. And this is the kind of colour that I associate with Ireland and home most of all. This is the colour you'll see if you're flying over the country. This is the kind of green that you'll see. It's absolutely stunning. Beautiful, beautiful colour. Very, very grassy. Just gorgeous. So that's a H&M Shamrock and Roll, and beside that in 1 coat, but you can see the light is coming through. It is the one that I used for stamping today as well, and this is called Off Tropic, and it is a beautiful dark green. 2 coats be fine. 1 coat, I've done lots of 1 coaters with this, and it's great. So it's just a darker green. It's really, really pretty. And if you want a kind of a vampy green colour, this one from Essence I think is really good. This has kind of a little silver or jade shift in it almost. If I hold it towards the light, you'll just about see it there. Yeah, it's more of a jade colour. It looks silver in some lights, but yeah, it's really, really pretty. Very, very, very dark green. That's it in 2 coats. A bit dark for me for St. Patrick's, I have to admit, but I do like that colour. Beside that, we have this gorgeous colour from Leighton Denny. This again would be great because it's got that blue in it, so if you want to be really true to St. Patrick, you can have this green with the blue in it. And this is called Emerald City. So I assume it's inspired by The Wizard of Oz, and it's really, really pretty. Probably could do it in another coat, or you could layer it over a darker green. very, very pretty. Now, if you want a textured polish, my favorite textured polish in green is this one. I think I've shown you this before. This is Cheetah by Zoya, and it's got tons and tons of shimmer in it, but I think a lot of that is sticking to the side of the bottle, because when it's on the nail it looks more like this. And this is going to be a love it or hate it kind of polish. I particularly love these. I think they look really, really cool. And I will be changing up my manicure for Friday, so hopefully I can incorporate this. I'm not sure yet what to do. Maybe you can tell me in the comments what ones do you think are your favourites, especially when I get to the glitter toppers. All right, and beside Cheetah, we have another Zoya, which was one of my favourites from this year. And we're not getting that full holographic effect right now, but this is the beautiful Merida from Zoya, and that's it in 2 coats. Gorgeous polish, stunning any time of year, but it's just this beautiful forest green colour, and it's really, really pretty. I think though I'll probably move away from those kind of earthy greens, maybe something a little bit more different for St. Patrick's Day. I'm kind of tempted to go for this one, which is a kind of a blued green, and it's got loads and loads of holographic glitters and square glitters in it, and that's it in 2 coats. It is textured, though not as textured as Cheetah, and this is from Miss Lynn, and it is called Oriental Emerald, and I love this polish. It's so, so pretty, and there it is. I think on my skin tone as well, it looks really, really nice. So that's one of my contenders for Friday. I am wearing khaki green jacket and gold though, so I probably should stick to the other colours. Not that I should match my outfit to my nail varnish, but you know. And beside that, this is a lot of fun. This is another textured polish in 2 coats. This is from Pretty Series, and it's called Liquid Leprechaun. And I think that should come in with fact number 2, which is the fact that leprechauns don't exist. I'm really, really sorry. No, that's not fact number 2, obviously. Fact number 2 is some Irish for you, so hopefully it'll pop up on the screen if I'm editing correctly. So some cúpla focal, that means a couple of words. I haven't just sworn. So some of my favourite words in Irish. I don't speak Irish very well, but it always makes me laugh when I come into Dublin Airport and I see the word Green Grafadóireacht over the security check-in, and Green Grafadóireacht means photography, and they're just no relationship. Those 2 words have no relationship with one another, but there you go. Another one of my favourite words is Uachtaráiche, and that means ice cream. If you want to ask somebody how are they, you'd say Conas Thoughtu or Conas Thoughtu, and the response might be Tom Gama or Tom Gama. And if you want to say something is awful, you say Ufosuk, which I want to teach my nephews because I think that would be really cute. Ufosuk or fad, completely terrible. And Snos Igna, I believe, means nail polish, although I had to look that one up because I didn't know that one. But apparently that means nail polish. So there you go. Some Irish for you for number 2 fact about Ireland today. All right, let's move on then from Liquid Leprechaun, which is just a lot of fun. Like that's one of my front runners actually for this weekend. Really, really fun. All right, beside that, I love this combination. This is I'm So Swamped. Here it is from OPI. I'm So Swamped. There you go. And it's just a beautiful, bright, kind of grassy green again, and very, very nice. And this has over it, we've got the beautiful, another Zoya gold topper. This is called Mary Louisa, and I got this in Ulta in Boston last year, and it's just a really, really pretty gold topper. Very, very nice. It's much more spread out than this one, so yeah, very, very nice. So beside that, we've got I'm So Swamped again, but this time it's topped with this little boy, which is a much paler gold and much more kind of a micro glitter. And it's very bright though, and I really, really like this one. I think this one might work really nice as well for the weekend. You have to help me decide in the comments below, guys. This is from Technique. It was in a set that I got from my mum, and there are no names as far as I can remember. Nope, no names on this. So that's the gold topper from Technique. All right, we're back to another Zoya, and this one came out last year in the, I think it was like the Whispers collection. And this is called Ireland, and I could not have it. It's just this beautiful, very, very kind of a pastel khaki colour. Actually works really nicely with my tablecloth there. And I think this looks really, really nice as well. And it has on top this topper from Technique, which is a green topper. It's very like the gold, although not as, it doesn't have the smaller little micro glitters in it. But I think those two together look really cool. So let's go for fact number 3 about Ireland. The shamrocks on my fingernails and the shamrocks here. There's a big difference between shamrock and clover. Shamrock, it's like 3 sections to the same leaf almost on one stem, whereas with a clover you've got 3 or 4 separate leaves on one stem. Very technical, but also shamrock's tiny, and it's actually quite difficult to find. The reason why it's associated with St. Patrick's Day, I don't know if you know this or not, is because when St. Patrick converted, the legend is that when St. Patrick converted the Irish to Christianity, he taught them the idea of the Trinity using the shamrock, in that it was God, the Spirit and Jesus in one. So that was how he taught the Holy Trinity to Christians in Ireland. So there you go. That's why we use the shamrock. All right, so moving on from our catechism, let's move on to the one beside this. We're over Ireland again, but this time, oh, and I love this polish so much. Actually, I just love these toppers in general. This is Open Fields from ILNP, and it's a beautiful multi-chrome. I didn't say color shift, multi-chrome. I kept saying color shift in my last video when I meant to say multi-chrome or duochrome. It's a multi-chrome flaky, and it's just super. I love this. It looks like grass cuttings, very, very magical grass cuttings over Ireland. Okay. And beside that, we have this beautiful mint green, which you cannot really see through the topping. This mint green is from Sinful Colours, and it's called Envious. Lovely, lovely. And you get a better idea from this one here, but it's on both of these swatches. And over the first one, we have this very densely packed bar glitter from Zoya, and it's got a holographic silver glitters in there too, and lots of green glitters and bar glitters. So it looks quite densely packed. I really like that one actually. Oh, sorry, I forgot to say the name of that one. That one is called Rena. All right, and beside that, over the Envious again, we have another Sinful Colours, which kind of is a blue-green iridescent feel to it, and this is called Green Ocean, and it's very, very pretty. All right, and I should probably give you another fact before we move on to my last polish. When we talk about St. Patrick's Day in Ireland, we say St. Patrick's or St. Paddy's with 2 D's, but I think in America you guys say St. Patty's. Isn't that right? Yes. So, which is interesting. We don't say that at all, but it's quite interesting. I wonder how that started in America. But yeah, it's kind of cool that everywhere celebrates St. Patrick's Day, and kind of older generations wouldn't even say St. Paddy's in Ireland, or Paddy's. They'd always say St. Patrick's Day. It used to be, and this kind of leading into fact number 5, it used to be a really big day in Ireland, and after I show you my last polish, I'll tell you exactly the kinds of things that we do in Ireland for St. Patrick's Day. All right, now my last polish is this beautiful green from H&M. This is called Metallic Matcha, one of my favorite greens of all time, and this is just a super one coat metallic. Look at that, it's so pretty. I mean, this is another one that would look amazing. Sorry, that's my dishwasher. Would look amazing for as a manicure for this weekend. So let me know which you think I should wear this weekend. I've got this rocking all week, hopefully, if it manages to last. I have a busy week, so I don't think I'm going to get to change my manicure that much. Hold up, I'm going to just take a little bit of Guinness here. Lovely. So let me know what you think I should maybe rock next weekend. And of course, I'll Instagram it. So finally, last kind of fact about Ireland is that what we do for St. Patrick's Day. So obviously we have our parades, and we have, but mainly it's a family day. It used to be a big family day in our house, especially. Mum would bake green jelly, we go see the parade, and you wear badges and all that kind of thing. So yeah, so wherever you are, happy St. Patrick's Day. Thank you so much for joining me, and Solancha.